Aaron Rodgers, a childhood 49ers fan, is going to make him pay. 2005, number 1, the San Francisco 49ers draft Alex Smith from Utah. 22 picks would pass, and then pick number 23, the Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers with the 24th overall pick in the NFL draft. Your NFC Championship game is going to be the revenge for Aaron Rodgers against the 49ers. Back in 2012, the Packers had the first touchdown, and then the 49ers had the really big victory over the Green Bay Packers. A big second half, a big second quarter, 45 points for the 49ers in that game. You talk about it's Miami that equals 45. Aaron Rodgers last won the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 45. The Packers are even 4-5 away. They lost to the 49ers in the divisional round. And then in the wild card round, the Packers ended up losing to the 49ers. The 49ers defeated the Packers. 2 times the San Francisco 49ers have eliminated the Green Bay Packers. This all occurred during the era of Jim Harbaugh. And now Aaron Rodgers can have a 1-2 record against the 49ers in the playoffs. The 3rd time is the charm. The record for Jimmy Garoppolo, 21-5 as a starter, and now his record is at 22-5. In gematria, it is Levi's that has gematria of 22. When we talk about Levi Stadium, it is the Packers. They're going to win over at Levi Stadium. It's Levi Stadium that has gematria of 154. What's interesting about Levi Stadium having gematria of 46 is that the quarterback who grew up the Bears fan, right? Jimmy Garoppolo, the Chicago Bears fan. Well, Jimmy Garoppolo, the Bears fan, the Bears are going to lose to the Packers again. So Jimmy Garoppolo is going to end up losing the game. He plays like a typical Chicago Bears quarterback. Levi Stadium has gematria of 46. The San Francisco 49ers will have a 4-6 record at home in the NFC Championship game. It would be the 6th Super Bowl over at Miami. 4-6, the record it is. 4-6 at home. And now the 49ers having their 10th loss in the NFC Championship game. Let's go back to Miami for a second. Let's go to the city of Miami. I'm forgetting which year it was, 1896, the day of incorporation, or the day of settlement, which is 1825. Miami was settled in 1825. 1825, the time that Miami was settled, is the year of the rooster. The rooster is number 10 in the Chinese zodiac order. 1825 was the year that Miami was settled at, and that's why the 49ers are losing game number 10 in the NFC Championship game. The Green Bay Packers have a 4-4 record in the NFC Championship game. February the 2nd of 2020 is the date numerology of 44. So the gematria of Levi Stadium 46 has to do with San Francisco having a 4-6 record. Because remember, the 49ers made it to 0 Super Bowls over at Santa Clara. They sold out, in other words. 0 has gematria of 64-28. Instead of the 49ers in there, it's going to be the Packers having gematria of 28. And, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs having gematria of 64. I'm missing the S in Kansas City. Revenge Tour, 22 picks before Aaron Rodgers was selected at pick number 24. 1-2 record. Jimmy Garoppolo would end the season with 28 starts in his 49er career, his 28th start in his 49er career against the Green Bay Packers, obviously. And going back to the conference championship record, so 3-3 away for the Green Bay Packers. 6 games, 3 victories. 3 away wins, 3 away losses. That's the 33. That is all you need to know about how this Freemasonic game really works. Gematria is a trap. Gematria is a trap. You have to go with the rooster factor in this game. '91 Chinese Zodiac is the year of the GOAT. I already talked about the GOAT exclusively. 1919, the year of the GOAT, the year that the Green Bay Packers were founded. Shanahan the GOAT, Garoppolo the GOAT. See this? I'm pretty worried about that, but I hope the money was already made with the Patriots and the Saints losing the playoffs. So I'm holding out on that. Hoping that the PSYOP script of Garoppolo tearing his ACL and facing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl does not happen. And the 49ers would be in the shadows of Joe Montana and Steve Young. And Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes, the 49ers, are in the shadow. It is all about the revenge. 27 touchdowns, yes, but remember, Santa Clara has to match up 27. The first playoff game over at Santa Clara doesn't mean they're going to make it over at Miami. So I see how this little kindergarten system can make things really confusing on everyone. I really see how that's the case. Now let's go to the Green Bay Packers, or let's go to the NFL table. Eight prior NFC championships. This is where you're getting the GOAT astrology at. It's really important to interpret it the right way. 6-2, 7-2 at home for the 49ers. It is 7-3 at home. You apply gematria the right way. Packers as gematria of 73. Green Bay Packers away record. That's the last part. 7-2, 7-3 away. 7-2, 7-3 at home. So the script is all about Aaron Rodgers coming back. The Packers scored 51 points at home. Or they scored 51 points against the 49ers. 31 in 24 and 51. And then 1969, okay, 51 years later is 2020. The Packers lost by 14 points. They lost by 3 points. That's 17, okay. They have to lose by 16 because it's all the Freemason game. Because 16 and Masonry equal 33. Now, 2020 and 1896, how much time is that? The time that Miami was incorporated. No. Let's go to 1825, the time that Miami was incorporated. 1825 and 2020, 2021, that's 196 years. I like how that's really close, that the Grand Master Plan has gematria of 196. Let's go to rematch. I mean, Super Bowl rematch has gematria of 73. It's Packers has gematria of 73. Really liking how this code is turning out to be super perfect. Now, Aaron Rodgers in his career, right? Aaron Rodgers in his career against the 49ers. This is the last part of the equation. 113 regular season wins for Aaron Rodgers and 60 losses, and the fact that it's Miami Gardens has Gematria 59 and 113. City of Miami, that equals 60. Right to review. And now Garoppolo's record, and now Aaron Rodgers' record in his career. That's the last part. .46 game against the, let's see here, he won 29 games. He'd be playing for win number 30 in the Super Bowl. I wonder what that means. I mean, it can totally be the Kansas City Chiefs that can win the Super Bowl. I would not doubt that at all. For Aaron Rodgers, his record against the 49ers in the regular season is 4-3. When we include the postseason, his record is 4-5. Now, it's true that Levi's Stadium equals 46. But Aaron Rodgers at Levi's Stadium, when he wins to give the 49ers a 4-6 record in the NFC Championship game, his record would be 5-5. 5-5 against the 49ers. 49ers... It doesn't count the 55 here. Let me go back to the main gematria calculator. .49ers has gematria 55. You see that? This is where we're getting a 5-5 record against the San Francisco 49ers in his career. They would remain at 6. Green Bay against Kansas City. It has to be. And we will end it right here. Aaron Rodgers to be 1-2 against San Francisco this year. San Francisco has gematria 50. So Garoppolo's winning percentage is 50. Rodgers' winning percentage is 50 against the 49ers this year. His winning percentage in his career against the 49ers is 50 with a 5-5 record. And we will end this part right here.